From the area known as Patriot Place, EA Sports set for football at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. A moment ago, the pride of Massachusetts, the Patriots, introduced to this, as always, sold-out crowd as they get set to go head-to-head with the New York Jets. Gordon alongside Charles Davis. And CD, you look at the Jets coming into play. They think they can run the football in this one, but there's a group on the other sideline that thinks otherwise. Yeah, it's always intriguing when you pit an offense against a defense that seems like they can cancel each other out. We've got a top 5 rushing offense against a top 5 defense. So a lot of times it comes down to execution and maybe a little bit of that, what coaches call want to. Is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. On the return, it's Nyheim Hines. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. So here come the Patriots now to take over on offense. They're led by their quarterback from the University of Alabama, Mac Jones. If you just break it down in individual terms, he played really well last week. 0 interceptions, 3 touchdown passes. Not a whole lot more he could have done to win that game. But you know something that's funny, when we talked to him, all he focused on were throws he missed, other opportunities that didn't get done. Good sign of a leader. Great sign of a leader, because they didn't win, and that's all he cares about. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run. A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today. Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game. And he's got this down to the 35. Probably mean to jump in on you, partner, but they didn't waste any time getting downfield, did they? I mean, a nice big play there. 3 plays, 3 successful plays in plus territory. Now this defense on its heels a bit. It seems like they had something targeted there, doesn't it? It's like, okay, we've got a matchup we like coming right out of the gate. Let's go ahead and get right to it. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Throwing Jones. And this one caught by Beasley. Touchdown! Cole Beasley. His 6th touchdown of the season. On first down, Wilson. On the move to his left. This one complete to Troy Fumagalli. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Well, normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation. You have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run. And I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or 2 towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Well, it's almost football 101 that you preach to your safeties. Don't let anyone get behind you to the last line of defense. But he didn't let the play come to him. He went to the play. How about that read and recognition? And this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And the Patriots will take over here as they get... to the 43-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
The numbers on the ground for Carson last week: 14 carries, 57 yards.
They've lost a bunch of games in a row now. They've got to start thinking a little bit differently, maybe a little bit outside of the box. Find other ways to move the football. I don't know if you're going to do it through the air or maybe change up how you establish your run game. And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that plan any down.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's Carson. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. And, Charles, you look at this defense, they were a very loose group coming into the week, knowing they kind of had the upper hand going into this one, taking on a team that hasn't won in a month and a half.
And that works well for you if you establish your dominance early in the game against a team that's struggling. But if somehow they fashion some plays together early, knock them back on their heels, that looseness can be used against them. Then they're trying to scramble to make sure they get their game right.
They'll run on first down. It's Hines. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Nice run defense presented there, and what I mean by that is discipline. Guys filling the right gaps in the right holes, no one over pursuing, and making a very nice play.
Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, they'll try to run it. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave them with a third and about 4 more for first. Here's Wilson. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Moore. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. It's brought in by Jamison Crowder. And he gets this deep into Patriot territory. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. A great... They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. These two division rivals, a couple of late games on the schedule this year. Their first meeting, you might remember, was back in Week 10. And it was the visitors getting the win there. So they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. Now Jones. Complete. Smith has it. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They run it with Carson. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up. Looking to throw. Jones. And that is incomplete.
I'm looking at this with my deep.
On 1st and 10, Jones. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Clock runs, less than a minute to go, and an entertaining first quarter of play. On 1st down, Carson. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. 2nd and 5 now. Jones over the middle to Smith. Oh, it's out. Smith lost it. And the Jets have recovered. Charles, he lost a fumble last week as well. So now back-to-back weeks, maybe you expect that from your tailback, but not him.
You're exactly right, because you work a lot with your running backs about how they have to protect the ball in traffic. But downfield, in open space, that's dangerous as well, because you may make someone miss, and their flailing hand can knock the ball away if you don't tuck it away.
On 2nd and 11 now, Wilson. He finds Corey Davis. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20.
Well, they were backed up to start the drive, but how about that aggressiveness? Firing it downfield right away. Nice job there getting out towards what would have been their normal starting position.
They go play action now. Wilson. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line. 2nd and a yard. Johnson running left. And he'll have a Jets 1st down as the tackle made just shy of the 40. Well, CD, a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
That catch good for only a couple.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately, because if you let that big guy get ahead of steam up, boy, then you got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Here's Wilson. And he's got a man, Corey Davis. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the 1st.
And I think there defensively, they were so intent on stopping the run that they kind of got caught out of position. This is just a simple pitch and catch for a 1st down.
And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll hand it off now. Johnson. There to stop him, Jawan Bentley. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Wilson. Zach Ertz has it complete. Touchdown, Jets. Zach Ertz, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
When we draw up defenses on the board, we do account for every receiver. But on that...
They'll begin the drive with Carson. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold him to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. This is Carson. Gets past one man. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. 72 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Now it's Carson. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
But that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
They'll run on first down. It's Carson, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. On that last run, he's now hit the 6,000-yard mark for rushing yards in his career.
And moves him squarely into the top 100 rushers of all time. In fact, he can boast that he's rushed for over 1,000 yards more than Gale Sayers did in his career. And Gale Sayers was a Hall of Famer in a short career.
On first down, Carson. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Chris Carson is a... They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. He will find Davis on the left side, complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. And here's a handoff out of the gun. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Let's take it.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
First down now, but that clock rolling. Off the play fake, here's Wilson. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Good hands there defensively. And second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Wilson. Again, he targets more. This one is complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 25-yard line. They'll run on first down. It's Johnson. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
That was a really nice play, able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain. on 2nd and 9. Wilson escaping the pressure right, and he'll just get rid of it. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd. Play action. It's Wilson. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. They'll run it with Johnson. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. And now with the play clock winding down, a whistle and possibly a false start.
Don't do us like that.
Things made a little more difficult after the false start as they try again on 2nd and goal. Now Wilson. Flush to his right. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Zach Ertz in the final seconds of the first half. Now Wilson on 1st down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. It's a big play that time by the Jets. Well, you had all halftime to think about what you wanted to do to start the second half. They came out with a big one.
Does that not beg the question? What was happening in the other locker room at halftime? Was that the one play they didn't cover as a possibility? Because they just gave up a big, big game.
And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Throwing is Wilson. Screen play, Johnson. Shrugs him off. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Just a terrific run there, Charles, from a running back who is so compact and powerful, and that strength was on display there. Now a 10th carry for Johnson, and there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. They go play action with Wilson. Rolling to his right. And bringing it in, it's Davis. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense could get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
To Johnson again. And a good display of footwork will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, Wilson got a man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Elijah Moore, his 2nd touchdown. Here's a handoff to Carson to begin the drive. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Throwing Jones. Rush coming, and he's taken down. John Franklin Myers make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. They tried to go with a little play action there, but nobody on the defensive side bit.
Yeah, they adjusted in time and in a big way and ultimately got the sack. On offense, sometimes you're running play action just to set up a certain blocking technique. In this case, none of it worked.
And that's caught left side by the tight end Keene. And he'll be out of. On 1st down, Hannah. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15.
I guess it's good we can't really read the mind of the defensive coordinator now, huh?
Had him pinned back there deep, give up that run. Can't be happy.
Yeah, whatever is in his mind right now, we probably couldn't say over the air.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. On 2nd down, Hannah. That'll get them some of what they needed, but they're still left here with a 3rd and 9 forthcoming.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front. They moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Flushed out right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Partner, the way this offense has marched up and down the field during this game, it's almost...
They begin the drive with Hines, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, that's not an easy play for a defensive end because most of his responsibility has him getting upfield and working, but how about his vision to see where the play was going, crashed down inside, and tackled him for a loss.
And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10. He'll get 5 out of the keeper, but now it's 3rd down. Now this time he'll look to throw. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And he will have a Patriots 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now Jones. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. A couple of 1st downs have him to the 40 now on 1st and 10. Off play action. Jones. He hits his target, Lockett. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. They'll run on 1st down. It's Carson, and he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Jones. Throw left side complete. That's Carson. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 144 yards rushing for him now on 17 carries. Back now in Foxborough. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Now as we look down, it appears we've got a Jet shaking up on the play. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Jones. And it's caught. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal. Carson. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Chris Carson. Play action. Now Wilson. He'll buy some time right. And that is caught. It's Davis. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. It's a big play that time by the Jets. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. From the gun, he'll hand this off. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
So, CD, you talk about this football team, and some of the whispers and reports, the social media posts, they hint at a locker room that's splintered, badly splintered. There was talk earlier, some guys might walk away entirely, but that hasn't happened, however, at least to this point.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Malik Hooker. And the Pats are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Midge used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
On 2nd down now, it's Hines, and this won't be enough to pick up the 1st. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. New England on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Going to give this time to the tailback. And Carson unable to make it to the yellow line as the defense bottles him up. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Wilson. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Crowder's got it over the middle. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards on back-to-back plays there, and that's another first down. And passing yardage-wise, now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're deep in...
And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Another try after the first down sack. Wilson looking deep for his tight end Ertz. And that ball incomplete. He couldn't work free from his defender, and now it's third down. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Eluding the... And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Max Crosby drops him for... On first down, Carson, only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28. Now it looks like we've got a Patriot down, slow to get up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. Throwing on 2nd and 8, Jones. And this one is incomplete.
Well, when you've got a tight end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get, taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
It's caught, blocking. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
Here's Jones. Throwing on first down. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he's got this down to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. Stiff-armed him. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 159 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. They'll run on first down. Hines, and he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. 2nd and 8 coming up. Back to throw. Jones. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. Something we haven't really seen much of from him. An incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Oh, how about this on 1st and goal? And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. On 2nd down, It's Carson. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal. And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. Carson again. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal. Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Wilson to throw. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. On 1st down, Hannah, and he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Now Wilson completes it to Davis. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Throwing now is Wilson. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
So now you're in range to tie things with a field goal, but they still have plenty of time to work for a game winner, and they're trying to do so. Nice job defensively to force the incompletion there.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Wilson. On the catch, it's Crowder. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 18. And they will get the timeout. So 3 seconds remaining, and they can trot out the field goal unit and try to... The play fake. Here's Wilson. They'll roll him out right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Here's Wilson to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. 2 straight incompletions. Now the pressure's really on. Last thing you want here to start overtime, a 3 and out.
And I know that a few years ago when they changed the rules about overtime, it may have changed a little bit about how you go about things. But bottom line is, when you have the football, you never want to give it up. You want to make sure you get points on the board at a minimum and put pressure on the other team. This is a huge 3rd down call coming up.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Yeah, everyone dialed in. They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. 2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7.
hands it off out of the gun.
And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38. It's 3rd and 4. Big play here trying to keep this opening drive of overtime alive. Here's Wilson.
Oh, and that's so close to being intercepted. That could have been a big turnover in overtime if he had...
Now a first throw here in overtime. They'll lock it with a grab over the middle. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. So a little chunk there on first as they try to chip away down 3 in overtime.
I like your description. Chip away, down 3. You don't have to get it all in one big play, although obviously that would be nice. But there's no need to have that type of risk associated with it. Run your offense, get first downs, get yourself in a position where you know you're going to at least get 3 and keep this game going. If you get 6, so much the better.
Jones now from the gun on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete.
And this defense definitely in his head there on 3rd down, and he's pretty fortunate. They didn't call him for grounding on this one. That was a good 10 feet over everyone's head.
Jones throwing on 4th down. And it's going to be batted down, and will go the other way with the football. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down, and the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position.
Zach Wilson and the Jet offense set to take over here.
And it's safe to say he has been getting his money's worth in this one.
I would agree with that totally. Being able to go back and launch it and air it out. And let's face it, it's not just him stepping back and flinging it, though. You've got to have someone who can go get it. And that's important for any offense. Someone who can stretch the field, or as they like to say, take the top off of a zone defense. Open things up, because then you can come back and throw underneath and gain some pretty good chunks of yardage as well.
He's ripped the top off of whatever defense they've been playing. A lot of scoring. There's no doubt about that in this one, Charles. Points, they were not at a premium. They were pretty easy to come by.
They were, but it was fun, wasn't it? Because both teams finding ways to click. And you know people who love this game, they also love baseball games that are 14-11 with 3 or 4 home runs mixed in.
So for the Jets, they keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 8-3 on the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Big D to take on the Cowboys. Meanwhile, for the Patriots, they've fallen out of things now as they sink to 3-8. And they'll